Unity just announced that they will soon be publishing a new Unity project on the Asset Store, and it looks to be a super realistic art pack with 3D models in it in a nutshell, and I think this is actually going to be a revolutionary step for Unity as a whole engine, and in this video I wanted to explain why I think that way and what this project is all about. But first and foremost, I would like to say thank you to makeagame.com, Richard Stans, Cupola, and all of our other Patreons to support the channel, because thanks to you all, it's been easier for me to make videos since this is literally my second daily job, so all the support is very highly appreciated. And if you wish to help me making videos as well, feel free to check out the Patreon link in the description below. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, first and foremost, let us go ahead and check out the Icon Collective project in detail and see what Unity has said on their official blog post announcing this project. And then we'll continue by talking about this project and discuss why I think this has the potential to become a revolutionary step for Unity. And don't forget that this is a discussion video, most importantly, as all of my other news videos are, so you're playing a huge role in this. Therefore, make sure to let us know in the comments what you think and if you disagree or agree with what I'm saying. So first things first, this is how Unity leads their new post. Quote, "Whether a beginning solo creator or a small team of industry veterans, we've heard a growing need from the community for high-quality art content on the Unity Asset Store to help them fulfill their AAA aspirations. For many smaller developers, creating high-end art content is difficult, which is why we decided to partner with leading artists in the industry to create the Icon Packs, premium modular art assets designed to enable creators to build and expand new worlds." I'm literally heavy breathing in between sequences while recording this. This sounds incredible, honestly. And this whole thing with AAA content on the Asset Store is one of the points I'm gonna bring up towards the end of this video where we'll discuss this project, so definitely stay tuned. Unity states that the Icon Collective is a collaborative partnership with leading game industry veterans, Asset Store publishers, partners, and Unity, formed to create AAA quality and game-ready assets for us, the community. These artists and publishers have been handpicked from within the Unity community to produce high-quality assets ranging all the way from characters and environments to art and animation. This whole name of Icon also sort of resembles what this pack literally is. It's an iconic pack of high-quality assets created by iconic artists and publishers. Unity also says this, quote, "Icon packs are flexible, modular, and they have everything you need to create AAA quality projects. These packs are professionally produced by industry artists with experience working on AAA games, such as Assassin's Creed and Gears of War." And this is actually why I was saying these are created by iconic people, because they all bring the experiences from working on AAA games we all play or have played. Also, one more interesting thing is that this is one single volume, which is a part of the entire Unity Icon Collective. You see what I mean? So the Icon Collective itself is basically going to be a series of assets and projects released under the same IP. This first pack is called Yggdrasil, which I'm bringing my Swedish genes back on board to be able to pronounce this. Honestly, I don't know exactly how to pronounce this, but I shouldn't be too far off, hopefully. I think it's actually like Yggdrasil or something like that. I don't know. I moved to Denmark and I lost my Swedish genes, alright? I'm literally trying to get used to the accent of Danish instead of Swedish, so I'm trying to switch over, okay? Don't blame me. So next to my ranting, this is what Unity says about the first release. Quote, "Based on the work of concept artist Johnson Ting, the collective's first release will be an asset package set in a sci-fi universe called Buried Memories, which is home to a machine civilization that emerged from a significant Earth-altering event. The Buried Memories Volume 1 Yggdrasil Icon Pack is available for pre-order today." So this is indeed available for pre-order for $249 US dollars, and it comes with a bunch of perks if you pre-order actually. So here on the screen, I'm gonna include a list of everything you get in the pack originally, and a pre-order bonus of additional character skins with multiple custom animations, and an exclusive Icon Collective trainer webinar, which sounds super interesting. So basically this is going to be like a training, and this offer is available until 13th of December, so we have quite a bit of time in our hands if we actually want to pre-order this. We're actually going to spend some time talking about this live training in the discussion part of this video, but they continue with this, quote, "Buried Memories is an episodic series built around an IP which sets the stage for a unique narrative and lore. Volume 1 Yggdrasil is the first volume in the series. We will continue to add new content to expand the universe of possibilities within the narrative and theme of the Buried Memories series. So it's probably just going to be like a whole series of the IP itself as Icon Collective, and then they will keep on expanding Buried Memories as well, if I understood it correctly. They say this first pack contains a complete environment, a professionally rigged and animated character, shaders, textures, lighting, audio, and source files. In addition to the Icon Collective team, we also collaborated with several Asset Store partners, including Quixel, Pinewood Studios, Substance, and Rococo, to incorporate professionally produced materials, textures, animations, and sound. We're gonna talk about the partnership in just a bit, but Unity says that their vision with the launch of the Icon Collective is to continue to democratize development for Unity developers by providing access to flexible, high-quality art assets which often cost studios tens and thousands of dollars to produce. They say that they want to ensure creators from across the world have access to high-end, AAA content while giving new opportunities for publishers to advance their skills and grow their income. And here we get some visuals of the project too. And Unity says this about their partnership with Quixel, quote, "For this project, we collaborated closely with Quixel Megascans, the world's largest library of scan content, who provided us access to beautiful photogrammetry scanned environment assets from their lava field biome to integrate within the scene. Alongside our custom models, this pack provides a wide array of high-quality art content for you to use in any of your projects." You might actually remember Quixel's name from Book of the Dead 2, where Unity partnered with them as well, and where some of the assets like photoscan trees were provided by them, which is like an interesting fact that I just wanted to bring up. And on top of that, this seems to be an IP where Unity wants to collaborate with others too. Like for instance here, they say this, quote, "They are entirely new IPs we're inviting the community to help us build. In December, we will release the first Icon pack and our team will publish a list of guidelines and specifications for building Icon compatible art so publishers and creators in the community can contribute their ideas to expand these worlds." Also, let me know in the comment section what you think about that, because I feel like that's like an interesting point, or it should be an interesting point for almost any Asset Store developer and publisher that is kind of into AAA quality development, you know what I mean? So if you're into that, or if you're not into that, let me know your comments and your opinions in the comment section. And on top of that, they also mentioned that they will be inviting publishers and artists from the community to produce Icon-ready content that matches the quality and style of these packs. Before we get into the discussion part of this video, just one more quick mention, which is super important. You apparently get access to Volume 1 for free if you own a Unity Pro license, which is like a super cool perk if you ask me. Now, the rest of this blog post is like 3 paragraphs long that don't really share a lot of new stuff, so I'm just gonna skip them and get to the discussion now. If you still want to check out the blog post and see the full details, I'm gonna link it in the description box of this video, so feel free to check it out. Alright, now to the discussion. So I'm gonna keep this pretty short actually. I'm not gonna waste too much of your time because the most important part of this discussion is literally for you all to join in on it in the comment section of this video, because I'm gonna be super active in there. So if you have thoughts, opinions, something you wish to add, or anything you want to voice yourself on, like if you disagree or agree with me, leave a comment on this video because we're all super active there as a community. So I want to start this off by saying something we have realized since like late 2017, I would say, is how much Unity has started to focus on showing us that we can indeed use Unity for AAA looking projects. And I mean this from a visual point of view in terms of like graphics and how good Unity can look in visual quality, because the implementation of the new render pipelines, like release of demos like Adam and Book of the Dead, all of these started proving negative assumptions regarding Unity's graphics to be wrong, you know what I mean? And if you ask me, honestly, like from a point of view of like an, I don't know, a YouTuber or a developer using Unity, whatever, I feel like they're succeeding because I see a big difference. And because like, go look at the comments on all those demos that I named, like, and the FPS Sample project as well, because the comments are mostly like, oh my god, I didn't know you could do this with Unity. And it's like, yeah, of course. And what people don't know is that Unity has supported, I don't even know like if supported is the right word here, but it's been able to achieve these, I don't know, realistic visual quality or good graphics or whatever for a while now. It's not a super new thing. What's been missing is the assets that people can use to utilize the graphics on top of the lack of experience of most developers coming into game development. And honestly, whenever I'm trying to make like level design videos for my channel, it's always a pain in the neck whenever I go to the asset store and do this like research to find new assets that are good looking that I can actually feature in these videos. You know what I mean? And it's always a pain in the neck. And now with this pack being released onto the asset store, there are a few things happening. Number one, I get more assets to use personally. Number two though, which is going to be effective to more people than just me, so from non-egoistic part of like field of view, it's gonna tell people like, hey, we know you're releasing these packs and you're looking for this or whatever, but look at this, we also made this and we released it on the asset store just like you would do. You know what I mean? It's not like a competition, it's rather a proof that you can also do this. So if you have talented people, or if you're talented yourself and you want to create something, Unity supports it. Unity is not a limit. It's not like a ceiling you're gonna hit your head into if you try jumping out of your box. You know what I mean? Like if a lot of people are uploading low poly content onto the asset store, which is happening right now, ironically speaking, it doesn't mean that Unity only supports that. It just means that these people have chosen to not go for a AAA looking quality. And the same logic applies when it comes to people creating different stuff. Because thus far, unfortunately, a lot of people haven't created AAA looking assets for the Unity Asset Store. And most people, when they enter the Unity Asset Store, they just see like low poly stuff or something that is supposed to be like they use PBR and it's supposed to be AAA looking, but it doesn't look very good, like in all honesty. Then they go, well, Unity probably limits this. And it's like, are you sure about that? And this problem, aka issue, I would call it an issue to be honest. This issue is still like nothing new. You know what I mean? It's been a part of Unity for a long time because it's a part of the community. It's a part of what people say when they watch Unity games being played on YouTube or when they see Unity games on Steam, because most of them don't look very good. And it's because most of the games are just, well, basically because Unity has been free for so long, people entered Unity, didn't know a lot of like programming, took a template and just basically shoved it into Steam and went, hey, this is my game. And it's like, it's not really your game, but whatever floats your boat. And so when people see that, they go, well, Unity probably, and they see this Unity splash screen at the start of the game. So they go, well, Unity probably just like supports this graphics. It's not the poor developers like fault or whatever. It's actually Unity's fault. And now by doing this, like uploading something high quality onto the asset store, I think they're gonna try and I feel like they're just taking a step forward in every front right now. You see what I mean? Like they've taken a step forward by implementing the render pipelines, creating the demos was a different front for them. And now there's a whole new spectrum, which is the asset store, because it's huge. And not only are they gonna show like, this is what we created and this is good, but it's more like, this is what we created and this is also something you can create because this is what the Unity supports. You know what I mean? And it also supports the low poly stuff you're creating, but this is also something that we support. So don't forget about this. But yeah, this whole graphics thing, if you're a longtime fan of the channel, you'll know that I talked about this on multiple occasions. And if you put a microphone in front of me and just open up Audacity, I can do literally a podcast for like hours and hours of this topic solo. No, really, it's just a topic that I love talking about publicly. And now that I'm, given this public or platform of speaking, given my YouTube channel's growth and all, it's a lot more fun because I get to hear more people's opinions, and this community is filled with a bunch of brilliant people, which is why I love making these discussion videos. One is because I love talking in front of a microphone, I would say a camera, but I don't really have a camera right now. And number two is because, once again, you guys have a lot of valuable feedback and thoughts and opinions and basically something you want to say about anything, you know what I mean? And it's always very interesting for me to hear because you guys, we're all a part of this community together. So it's just very fun for me to communicate with you all this way. So that's all for this discussion video. It's not a discussion video, but it's like, it's a part of this video. So that should also give you an overview of what this project is, besides the discussion, what the new blog post is all about, and some discussion points you can use to argue for this topic solo. No, really, it's just a topic that I love talking about publicly, and now that I'm, given this public or platform of speaking, given my YouTube channel's growth and all, it's a lot more fun because I get to hear more people's opinions. And this community is filled with a bunch of brilliant people, which is why I love making these discussion videos. One is because I love talking in front of a microphone. I would say a camera, but I don't really have a camera right now. And number two is because, once again, you guys have a lot of valuable feedback and thoughts and opinions and basically something you want to say about anything, you know what I mean? And it's always very interesting for me to hear because you guys, we're all a part of this community together. So it's just very fun for me to communicate with you all this way. So that's all for this discussion video. It's not a discussion video, but it's like, it's a part of this video. So that should also give you an overview of what this project is, besides the discussion, what the new blog post is all about, and some discussion points you can use to argue for the use of this. And as I said, this is a discussion video, so please do interact in the comment section and let